This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. Listen, man, you guys saw the community post. I had to get it in, folks. The disrespect for Kobe Bryant is unreal. Let me say it again. The disrespect for Kobe Bryant is unreal. You know what I'm saying? That disrespect for Kobe Bryant, that fire that I've gotten up in me. You guys can see that I'm speaking with a Bane level veracity. I'm speaking like a Super Saiyan. It's because I was fired up. Because now I'm seeing that the reason why there's such a high level of polarization with Kobe Bryant, it's not because of just Rudy Poo and Plum Brain, LBJ apologists and LBJ fans, LBJ Riders Media, LBJ Brigade. It's also hardcore basketball fans that don't know Kobe Bryant's truest and most properest levels. Let me say it again. It's not just the LBJ Riders Media, the LBJ apologists, the LBJ stance, and the LBJ Brigade. It's not just those Rudy Poo and Plum Brains. It's also hardcore NBA fans that don't know Kobe Bryant's truest and most properest levels. Kobe is a top 10 basketball player of all time. If you have Kobe in your top 10, you know fucking basketball. Let me say it again. If you have Kobe in your top 10, you know fucking basketball. Kobe should not be outside of anybody's top 10. Because on the NBA pantheon of greatness, he's a top 10 player of all time. Anything less than that, like the Charles Barkley commercial, is uncivilized. Let me say it again. Anything less than that, like the Charles Barkley commercial, is uncivilized. Kobe ain't no damn carbon copy to Michael Jordan. That's disrespectful. Because Michael Jordan talks about how Kobe Bryant is the mirror image of himself. Michael Jordan talks about how Kobe Bryant deserves the comparison. Michael Jordan went as far as to say 5 beats 1 when he was talking to Marv Rashad on his 50th birthday, right? And then let's fast forward it. He then turns around and says 5 beats 3. So he still has Kobe ranked above LeBron James. And Michael Jordan also said that Kobe Bryant is the only one that could beat him one-on-one because he stole all of his moves. But look at the counter that Kobe said. Kobe said, I'm a student of the game. Just like I stole some of his moves, everybody else stole some of my moves, right? It's the cycle, right? It's a rippling effect. That was Kobe's terminology. I'm just paraphrasing here. I told you guys the single greatest difference between Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant is Dean Smith. I've been saying this shit for years. Just so happened Michael Jordan came right behind me and said, I told you guys, man, I'm in basketball 303 land. When I talk, I'm talking like I'm one of the legends, dog. And I'm talking about some of the greatest legends that ever played this game. Because I talk in their vernacular. I speak in only their language. I don't speak in, I told you guys, I'm not a regular cat, nor do I think regular, nor do I just reside in regular realms. Let me say it again. I'm not a regular cat, nor do I think regular, nor do I reside in regular realms. So when I speak in their vernacular. Because I understand what the true NBA pantheon of greatness is all about. Kobe Bryant should never be disrespected. But he's disrespected because he's the most polarizing figure in NBA history. He's polarizing like nobody's business. There's not an athlete as polarizing as Kobe Bryant. The only one that you probably could say that's as polarizing as him is Colin Kaepernick. He's what you would say a close honorable number 2. Honorable mention number 2, right? But even he don't come close. Because when you listen to Kobe Bryant, males and females, all alike, a lot of people, you're going to have a group of people that's going to respect Kobe, that's going to be a Kobe fan, but you're going to have some motherfuckers that's going to say some shit about him. And they're going to say some distasteful shit about him. Universally, Michael Jordan is loved. Universally, LeBron James is loved. There's a fact. Majority of people support these folks, but not Kobe Bryant. You know why? Because Kobe Bryant wasn't PC with the damn media. He put them in a damn freaking place. And he wasn't having that nonsense with them. And Kobe Bryant was the master of sarcasm, dog. He would have sarcastic responses for their nonsense. Especially when they're asking the same questions over and over again and expecting different results. That's the definition of insanity. Let me say it again. Saying the same things over and over again and expecting a different result. That's the definition of insanity, folks. Kobe was calling them out on their foolery. You know you just asked that question, right? Next question. Did not just answer that question. The media didn't like that shit. They want you to toe the line. This is why they got on Kobe Bryant. And ever since the Colorado situation, which I've always said that was self-inflicted on Kobe Bryant's part, which I could say that's the only thing that was a bad light on his own life, right? The media ran with that shit. But no one wants to talk about how Kobe redeemed himself. Do you understand the mental fortitude? Do you understand the strength of the mental mindset that you have to have? Forget basketball. This is why I say Kobe's an anomaly. He's an enigma, man. Let me say it again. Kobe's an anomaly. He's an enigma. Do you understand the mental toughness and the mental fortitude that you have to have? I know, because I've done this plenty of times in my life. To where you have to turn around arduous situations, hard situations, pressurized situations. Me and Kobe could understand this because we both pressure. We're best friends with pressure. Let me say it again. Us and pressure are best friends. The majority of the world don't like pressure. They don't like pressurized situations. Kobe took a pressurized situation in his life, although it was self-inflicted, turned that bad boy around into a positive. Look at him now. He's a role model. Anybody else that went through what Kobe Bryant went through would not be a role model anymore. Tiger Woods. Or is anybody talking about him as a role model? You see what I'm saying? Ray Lewis. Don't nobody look at Ray Lewis in the same light that they look at Kobe Bryant. These guys have all had controversial shit that has happened with their careers. But Kobe Bryant has turned this shit around. And so much so that it's almost an afterthought in people's minds. Of course, some people still hold him and they subject him to it. But people are not talking about that when they think of Kobe Bryant. They're like, look at the Black Mamba. Kobe Bryant's allowed to go to universities and do speeches. He's allowed to go to other countries and mold these international kids. Someone that's done something like that, come on, man. You guys have to understand. And you guys have to look at the common sense and state the most obvious here. Hats off to him. So not only did Kobe Bryant set the example of mental fortitude and mental toughness on the court, he did that shit off of the court. I want to see LeBron James go through some shit like that. This motherfucker had an opportunity to embrace the villain role for one time, and he failed miserably. Kobe embraced the villain role throughout his whole career, and he stared it right back in their face and stuck it right back to them. Carbon copy, that's a disrespect. Kobe was the closest we've ever seen to Michael Jordan. Not freaking carbon copy, the closest we've ever done to Michael Jordan. And I'm doing a 7-part series on this because I'm sick and tired of the disrespect. And I'm running with this shit, and I'm running it back, and I'm on keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. I'm on the keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. And like the Tibetan mastiff that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure, because pressure does what? It busts his fucking pipes. Kobe checked MJ right back and was like, you said I copy all my moves, but you copy David Thompson's move. You copy Dr. J's move. Same shit I mentioned in the live stream. I said, didn't Michael Jordan steal moves from Dr. J? Nobody want to talk about that shit. Jerry West. A lot of these moves that Michael Jordan had, he copied from them. Do you guys know the fadeaway's been around before Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan perfected it. He wasn't the one that invented the fadeaway. So you have to know fucking basketball to know this shit. I've heard people on the live stream say, oh, the fadeaway's MJ shot. You don't know basketball. Because the fadeaway's been around before MJ. MJ just basically made it, what we would say, transitional. He made this thing international. Because he took the fadeaway and gave it style. He gave it flair. He gave it a pop that it never had before. Because back when those guys were doing the fadeaway, originally the fadeaway was called the turnaround shot. I know because this is the type of shot I used to do. This was my favorite shot on the basketball court. I learned this shot from the jump. Originally, it was the turnaround shot. Michael Jordan put that flair on that shit and made it the fadeaway. And Kobe Bryant took Michael Jordan's fadeaway and amplified it. He put range on it. The Kobe Bryant was shooting 30-foot fadeaways, dog. MJ ain't never shot no damn 30-foot fadeaway. Now, Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. We're not going to sit here and argue that. That's stupid to argue that. But Kobe Bryant's the closest thing we've ever seen. And if Kobe has 7 titles and 4 finals MVPs, I would be arguing down with the best of them on Kobe arguably being the GOAT. So if Kobe did not lose with Shaq and him in Detroit, and he did not lose in that Boston Celtics 08, come on, man. That would have been one more finals that Kobe would have been to than Michael Jordan. And he would have had 7 and 4 finals MVPs. How could you have not sat there and made a legitimate argument for him at that point? But that didn't happen. This is how close Kobe Bryant is to Michael Jordan. This is what makes me laugh when people sit here and say, he's just a carbon copy. What the fuck were you watching? They're very similar basketball players, but they're very fundamentally different. And Phil Jackson talks about their differences. Michael Jordan had the $1 million hands. Kobe Bryant was a better shooter. Michael Jordan was the better defender, stronger basketball player, according to Phil Jackson. Kobe Bryant had the better skills. We've heard LeBron James out of his mouth say Kobe Bryant has some of the greatest skills we've ever seen in the NBA. We've heard Kevin Durant. Now we understand the two guys that he looks up to. The two guys who mastered the game. Michael Jordan, 1A. Kobe Bryant, 1B. They're the two masters. They're the ones that I look at. Now you see why Kevin Durant is the master of the game that he is today. Because he molded himself after those masters. So how come Michael Jordan could understand Kobe's greatness? How come all of these NBA greats could understand Kobe's greatness? Larry Bird. If you want to have fun, you play with LeBron James. But if you want to win, you play with Kobe Bryant. How come all of the pantheon of greatness understands Kobe Bryant's greatness? Magic Johnson, the shit he said about Kobe. But yet these Rudy Poo and these plum brains, these ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric, and even hardcore basketball fans are caught up. As I told you guys about the media, they're good at bamboozling folks. And they've even bamboozled the hardcore fans. Because like I said, if Kobe Bryant is not ahead of LeBron James in your mind, you don't know basketball. I'm going to say it again. If Kobe Bryant is not ahead of LeBron James in your mind, you don't know basketball. And you need to go back and recheck your basketball lane and your basketball knowledge. I would recommend reading the 50 greatest NBA greatest players of all time, understanding the magnitude of that. I would recommend going back and listening to the pantheon of greatness players, the Magic Johnson, the Michael Jordan, the Larry Birds, and understand what they talk about when they talk about NBA champions, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, all of these guys. Go see what they have to say about Kobe Bryant in relation to LeBron James. These are the folks you need to be falling in line with. Not this Rudy Poo and this plum brain media nonsense. And not YouTubers that give you the appearance that they think they know basketball and they don't know. They have a shedding of basketball, but not the fullness thereof. He knows the sport has the fullness thereof. So when I tell you basketball, I'm telling it to you from the best basketball mind. Because my mind is in line with the pantheon of greatness. I don't fall in line with anything else. I ain't second place to no damn body. I told you I'm the best, so I don't settle for the rest. And I only go for the best because I don't settle for the rest. Let me say it again. I'm the best, so I don't settle for the rest. And I only go for the best because I don't settle for the rest. So when I'm giving you this information, I'm giving it to you as a Yoda. So you got to gobble that thing up like a damn turkey. Because what I say here was cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truth-telling. And I only come in truth-telling fashion. Only a certain motherfuckers get what I say. Because I only reside in basketball 303 land. Kobe Bryant is not no fucking carbon copy to Michael Jordan. He's the closest there's ever been to Michael Jordan. And real historians of the game, real purists, connoisseur NBA purists understands this. And will never disrespect this dude. LeBron James over Kobe Bryant. Don't make me. This is He Knows the Sport. Checking out.